Order number 40,812. That's the count glowing on a laptop screen in an empty spare bedroom at 11 at night. No boxes, no shelves, no product anywhere in the room. Just one screen, one chair, and a number that keeps climbing. Somewhere else, a phone lights up on a nightstand. A sale notification. A few dollars of profit, sitting next to a mug of coffee that went cold hours ago. Nobody's awake to see it happen. That's the pitch you've probably heard. A store that sells itself while you sleep. So, which is it? A real business, or just a very convincing illusion built on a dashboard? That's a question worth answering with numbers, not vibes. I'm going to answer it. Welcome to Financially Astute, where we open the books on businesses most people only see from the outside. Today, we're breaking down print on demand, the store that never touches its own product. Here's the plain version. Nothing gets made until somebody buys it. No warehouse, no bulk order, no risk of 200 unsold hoodies stacked in a garage. A customer clicks buy, a supplier prints and ships that single item, and the seller never lays a finger on it. That sounds almost too easy, and that's exactly where the confusion starts. If making and shipping the product is the easy part, something else has to be the hard part. Figuring out what that is the whole point of today. Start with how the money comes in. Every sale is a markup. A supplier charges a base cost to print a shirt, a mug, a phone case, a piece of wall art, and the seller sets the price above that. The difference, in theory, is profit. Where that sale happens changes the math. Sell on a marketplace like Etsy, Redbubble, or Amazon's merch program, and you get built-in shoppers already browsing, in exchange for a cut of every sale and someone else owning the customer. Build your own store instead, and you keep control and the customer data. But you also inherit the entire job of finding buyers yourself. Picture it as two rooms. In one, a seller at a desk designing and marketing. In the other, a warehouse across the country, machines printing and folding a shirt that seller will never physically see. The seller isn't running a factory. They're running the phone call that gets the factory to move. Some sellers stretch one design across a dozen products, a shirt, a tote, a mug, a phone case, multiplying revenue from a single piece of art. Others run seasonal drops, timed to holidays or niche fan communities, or occasionally license a popular design out entirely. A basic t-shirt might list for $22 to $28, depending on niche and design, a mug closer to $15. Clean numbers on a storefront. What quietly eats into them is the part nobody screenshots for their audience. Getting started can cost close to nothing. A marketplace account, free design software, a few dollars in listing fees. Running your own branded store is a different tier entirely. A monthly platform subscription, design tools, sample orders to check quality, and whatever you commit to ads, often landing somewhere between $50 and a few $100s a month before a single sale closes. Let's follow one seller's real numbers to make this concrete. She designs from a home office, 2 monitors, a drawing tablet, a corkboard covered in mock-ups. A handful of designs, circled in brass marker, do almost all of the selling, and most of the rest barely move at all. Take one t-shirt she prices at $24. That number looks like pure upside, right up until you start subtracting from it. First bite, the supplier's base cost and print charge, commonly somewhere between $10 and $15, depending on the shirt and how complex the design is. That alone can claim roughly half the sale before anything else even touches it. Next, payment processing, roughly 3% plus a small flat fee. gone the moment the card is charged. Sell on a marketplace, and a transaction fee and listing fee stack on top of that. The tower is already getting thin. Then, there's her share of shipping. The customer's payment didn't fully cover, and whatever slice of ad spend it took to earn that click in the first place. $24 can shrink down to a margin of just a few dollars, sometimes less. On the ledger, it looks like a tower with a bite taken out of every side. What's left standing at the top is real profit. It's just a lot smaller than the sale price ever suggested. Now layer fixed costs on top of that, a platform subscription, email tools, design software, and for anyone serious about ads, a monthly budget that doesn't pause just because sales were slow. None of that is what actually surprises new sellers. The real surprises are the costs nobody puts in the pitch. Start with returns. Most suppliers will reprint or refund a genuine defect, a torn seam, a box that arrived crushed. But if a customer simply doesn't like the shirt, there's no shelf to put it back on, and making that customer whole usually comes straight out of the seller's own pocket. Second, copyright risk. Listing a design is so easy that fan art, band logos, and celebrity faces show up constantly, and marketplaces actively police it. One takedown notice can freeze a single listing. Enough of them can suspend the entire store overnight. Third, rising ad costs. The price of earning a stranger's attention climbs every year as more sellers compete for the same scrolling audience, and that climbing cost eats directly into a margin that was already thin. Fourth, quality control the seller never gets to actually perform. They've typically never held the exact shirt that shipped. If a print runs faded or a color shifts, they usually find out from an angry review, not an inspection. And fifth, the easiest cost to undercount, time. New mock-ups, customer messages, testing ad creative. It rarely feels like a job, right up until you actually total the hours. Which brings us to the number this entire episode has been building toward. After every fee and every hour, what does the owner actually take home? Tier 1, casual, marketplace only, no paid ads. Realistic monthly profit here is often small, sometimes close to break-even once fees are counted, and plenty of stores in this tier never clear their own costs at all. That's not a personal failing, it's simply where the math tends to land for most people starting out. Tier 2, a self-hosted store with consistent new designs and real organic marketing. Social posts, some search optimization, maybe an email list. Take home here climbs meaningfully past Tier 1, but only if that effort is sustained month after month, not just for a launch week. Tier 3, a serious operator running paid ads, building an actual brand with proven designs and repeat customers. This is the highest realistic range in the whole model, and it's a genuine outcome for some sellers. It's also not the typical one, and reaching it takes real marketing spend and real marketing skill. Line those 3 tiers up on the ledger, and they are not close to even. Most sellers sit in that first, short stack. Fewer make it to the second. Fewer still reach the third. That's not pessimism, that's simply where the numbers cluster. Multiply any of those months by 12 for a rough annual picture, but don't picture an even deposit landing every month. This income tends to be lumpy, quiet stretches most of the year, then a real spike heading into the holiday shopping season. So, who does this actually suit? Designers and artists who already have an audience or a niche community waiting. People who want to test a business idea without much money on the line. Anyone willing to treat this as an ongoing marketing job, not a project they touch once a month. And who should stay away? Anyone expecting passive or guaranteed income, because this isn't passive and nothing here is guaranteed. Anyone unwilling to keep marketing month after month, or tempted to ignore copyright risk because a design looked harmless. And anyone who needs fast, predictable money right now. Worth saying plainly, everything here is meant to help you understand how the model works, not as financial or investment advice. Your own numbers will depend on your niche, your platform, and how much marketing you're genuinely willing to do. So back to that number from the opening. 40,000 orders, processed by someone who never touched a single box. That's real. What's also real is the marketing job sitting quietly behind every one of those orders. Print on demand does remove almost all the traditional risk of selling a physical product, and that's genuinely rare and genuinely valuable. What it doesn't remove is the hard part. It just moves the hard part from the warehouse to your ability to get someone's attention. If that idea interests you, there's a close cousin worth looking at next. Dropshipping runs on the exact same logic: no inventory, no warehouse, and the exact same hidden question: can you actually get people to notice you? We'll open those books next. Until then, keep asking what a business actually costs before you ask what it pays. If this kind of honest math is useful to you, share it with someone weighing the same decision, and subscribe to Financially Astute for the next one.